Hey Gemini, the little start button wouldn't work. Welcome to your reading. For those of you that are new, this is an energy channel, so some of what you see may not ring as traditional. Take what resonates, leave the rest behind. For those of you returning, thank you. I appreciate you so much for tuning in. Of course, roles can be reversed. It could be the third-party storyline. Take what resonates and leave the rest behind. Let's see what's going on for you, okay? Oh. Trying to control your silence until the new day. But you're kind of like, but you're also thinking that new day is never going to come, okay? I do think that someone feels guilty about what you're going through right now, but Spirit's like, trust the process. This new beginning is going to be something worthwhile. This new morning, this new whatever it is, it will be worth something. Everything, it's kind of like a tower falling down because everything tried to fall down. Listen to your gut, but I think you've been dreaming about this, okay? So let's see what's going on. At the end of the video, I will do an extended that will be available on Patreon in the YouTube membership channel part, and one-time purchase for those of you that don't want to join either of those, okay? Underlying, there's a judgment coming, and it's a healthy judgment, and it's almost like a good choice, Spirit is saying. Overall energy, the Chariot. So it's kind of like, hey, I'm getting a rushed friendship, a rushed new beginning, okay? So overall, you feel like you want to rush into this. What's still impacting you from the past is the High Priestess. It could be that someone knew that this was a deep connection in the past and it never came to fruition. I do feel like if this was known, it really was known on both sides, but only one really accommodated that knowledge, so to speak. Okay. Current energies, 6 of Cups. So as we're coming out of this feeling of rejection, we're coming into this feeling of being ready for that soulmate. Again, they are showing me winter. For some of you, this comes in with the winter season, or what would traditionally be the beginning of winter in the northern hemisphere. Future possibilities, 5 of Pentacles, kind of a moving on sort of an energy. So let's clarify this. The Chariot, Judgment, the Emperor, and the Star. There's a feeling of, I want to rush through this. I want to be able to make my first move here. You think that somebody's not waiting on you, but I feel like they are. There is a great deal of sadness as well involved in this, in the changing of seasons. Perhaps you just get seasonally sad for someone here, or you're just sad to be transitioning through something. The High Priestess. Thank you. 3 of Cups. 5 of Swords. And the Ace of Swords. Again, they're just reiterating what we just saw. This was meant to fill your cup. This was definitely something that was known. One individual here, 5 of Swords, sabotaged it. I don't believe it. It's not really true. And the other one was like, I know what I know. Okay. But they could have moved on before someone came rushing back. Okay. 6 of Cups, Ace of Wands, the Devil, and the 6 of Pentacles. I feel like to get beyond this toxicity of the 5 of Cups, there is a known energy here of it has to come in right. It can't come in from a toxic place. It can't come in perhaps until toxicity is removed. It could be that this person is like, I've got to get over my obsession with you before I can come in. Maybe they feel like there's too much love here, or you feel like there's too much love here before you can come into this person. You don't want to be codependent. 5 of Pentacles, 4 of Wands, Death, and the 10 of Cups. This begins a new sort of pattern of love, okay? 9 of Pentacles, where somebody really feels, again, High Priestess, the energy from the past. Somebody really feels like they're saying coming out of a daydream here into this real life that it's like looking at the past. You may have looked, 10 of Cups in this deck for me sometimes is the imagined of what things were. So you could have thought that your love life in the past was unbelievable, right? Like they're showing me like everyone's like American dream. Me and you, the 2 kids, right? Like white picket fence, everything. For some of you, this is talking about same sex, okay? Because I do have 2 feminines on both. That doesn't mean that has to be for everyone, but you could both be very heart-centric. Could have also had 2 feminine energies involved in all of this. But it's realizing that you want what you didn't have before, okay? 5 of Swords. You don't want to mess it up. You don't want to sabotage. So tell me about the move that you're waiting to make here, okay? 3 of Pentacles. Justice. And the Magician. It could be closing a contract. Maybe you want to close a contract so then you can rush through everything else. It could be that you're waiting for an ending here between these 2 or between yourself and another before a new beginning can start. What's holding on to you here? The Star, Queen of Pentacles, the 3 of Swords, and the 3 of Wands. Okay, again, getting over the fact that there are no such things as white picket fences in the aspect that you've seen them before. I feel like that this energy that's holding on to you, they have a lot of dreams, but they also have a lot of like pre-tower moments. They look really good on the outside. They may have a chaotic inside, but they know you, you know them, 2 of Cups, and you get each other. Like I feel like somebody here keeps themselves in a really good control, and the other person uses vocalization to share where they're at. Okay. 5 of Swords in the past. 7 of Wands. The Empress. And the Queen of Swords. There was a pause. I'm going to hurt someone. And it could have just been the little part of yourself, the littlest princess. They're reminding me when I was little, when I was a little girl, I would go to the library, and one of my favorite stories that I watched there was The King and I. And so you could have felt like this was just a fantasy, okay? And so you, rather than hurt yourself any further, because I think you were already hurting quite a bit, you said, no, can't fight for this right now. Can't believe in this right now. The Devil, King of Cups, Page of Cups, and the Hermit. There is a little bit of inner knowing that, again, we saw the Queen of Cups, we saw the King of Cups. I have to get over this intense emotionality and just take this one day at a time, right? See how love progresses. See where it goes. Death and Rebirth. Thank you. Six of Pentacles. The Devil. And the Nine of Wands. This is a process. You are, again, recognizing that this, again, there's probably parts of both of you that may not be healthy, may not be healed. Or that there's some toxicities that have to be completed to get on the other side of this, to be protected. Strength, Page of Pentacles, and that Ace of Cups. You're going to try not to put your emotionality into this, right? See where it goes. Star, Ten of Pentacles. You're hoping it goes to where you want it to go, but you're like, I've got to take this one step at a time. You can't be disillusioned anymore, you're telling me. Let's see what the universe says. Again, Queen of Wands, the Sun, and the Nine of Pentacles. King of Cups, Wheel of Fortune. You're taking another chance on love. And part of that means really taking the next step that you've been waiting for. I think you're going to do that in the next few weeks. I think that some of you have couple of heavy placements in Leo. But it's like, how do you work between where you were and where you're going, and who you've been with and who you're going to be with? There's a lot of healing that you are trying to process here, that I feel like life kind of did a number on you. Okay? Let's close it with an oracle. When I go to the extended, I'm going to look at this energy that is coming in. Okay? The underlying here, here's the Emperor. Okay? When the weavers built the sun. This new happiness was built for you. Definitely a part of your path forward, because we've got that sun, and the sun is right in the heart of this. Okay, so this is about happiness. Paint joy across the sky. That's the challenge here, is to be happy, because you've been very unhappy in the past, and that's hard for you to get over. The essential meaning, Joy in all forms, loving life, being grateful, sharing joy, and reverence for all life. Life can be a sticky place some days, where safety and trust may not come easily. How do you trust a world that's changing so rapidly, where people seem more and more disconnected from each other, from nature, and from spirit? You work hard and hope for the best, but you can be easily disheartened and disappointed. Yes, life is a struggle. It can be unfair, hard, corrupt, and hopeless. But it's simultaneously hopeful, brilliant, trustworthy, good, and beautiful. Nothing will ever be perfect, but neither will it ever be permanent. Can you bring your attention to the beauty of the cosmos, of nature, and all her inhabitants, to see beauty within each person you encounter? Can you remember that joy is a perception, a perspective, and an action? Breathe in and tune into the energy of gratitude. Choose to be kind and compassionate citizen of the world, regardless of the challenges surrounding you. Give freely of your heart. Then you will know how to paint joy across the sky. Joy doesn't need the outer world to behave. In fact, the greatest expression of joy can arise from your deepest sorrows. Remember that joy is an energy and a contagious... Someone needs to hear this. Remember that joy is an energy, and a contagious one at that. When you cultivate it and spread it freely, the outer world will reflect it back to you in a form that is so beautiful and meaningful. Choose joy today, and soon you'll note how much richer and fulfilled you are. In fact, more reasons to be joyful will spring up in your outer world the more you pay attention to joy. So, quite beautiful. I love this for you. I'm going to look at the extended, and I hope to see you guys there. If not, thank you so much. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. All right, bye.